Hey guys, and welcome back to our adventures in Minecraft. As always, I am DemonFire93, and it's been such a long time since I've been back at the house, with the whole being out on the adventure, out exploring for the mega tag and everything. Anybody know where the rest of this set of armor went? Because I really don't. It's not on me. It's not in my ender chest. It's not in any of the other chests. Whatever happened to the other pieces of this armor set? And why do I have all this sand in? I don't understand. What was I doing? Very strange, but that is not what today's episode is about. Today is a bit of a talkie, because I'm going to be going to find, well, it does have to do with that diamond armor actually. I'm going to be trying to go in our branch mine and find some more diamonds so that we can get that armor back. But I know it may be boring to do that, but I hope that I can entertain you guys with just my voice. I've done it this far, I hope. So which way do we go? Do we go left or do we go right? I don't remember. Well, we'll try left or right. I do directions good. Yes. So how is everyone's Christmas? Did you get everything you wanted from Santa Claus? Shut up, Sun Pump! We got a lot of rain here for Christmas, which was odd. Which is why I have to record this literally moments before I decide to upload it. Literally as soon as possible before I upload it. It's literally record this, edit this, process this, get it all up and ready, and then upload it. So yeah, it's a tight schedule because we just had constant rain and more rain, to where we had a river flowing between my house and my neighbor's house. So our sump pump yesterday was actually constantly running, just non-stop, and I was like, I wanted to record, I'm very far behind, I need to record. Well, I wasn't behind, but I was no longer ahead like I have been. Anyways, on to today's topic. As most of you have guessed by the title, which I, at this moment, have not figured out what the title's gonna be. Probably just Fast and Furious. We're talking about Fast and Furious. Yeah. So, it's really interesting because I just recently got my dad into the Fast and Furious movies. You see, I had watched all of them except for, I thought I hadn't seen 6 and 7. So around Thanksgiving, actually, my dad and I went for pizza, and our family video has Marco's Pizza attached to it. So it's like you get a pizza and you get a deal where you get a free movie rental. And so the free movie rental ended up being Fast and Furious 7. And it's like, well, I'm not sure if I saw 6, so I got 6 as well. And my dad had never seen any of them, and so he's like, yeah, I'll watch with you. And so he started the Fast and Furious series at 6, and then watched 7. So, for those of you who know the timeline, you know that's a little bit odd to do. But yes, we watched 6 and 7. Then, Black Friday, Fast 5 was on USA, I think. And so I had that recorded so that he and I could watch that. So now, the timeline that he has watched the order in, 6, 7, 5. Fast forward, and his job ended, and so he was able to come back full-time at the house, which is frustrating for me because it makes my recording process a bit difficult. This is the first time I've had to figure out when I can record. Luckily, I was that far ahead. Since he was home full time, he's like, well, I've got a lot more time on my hands, I can watch more movies. So when we went to Family Video and rented more movies, he's like, yeah, let's renew our half-off month. So you pay $5 at the counter and you get a full month where all your movies are half off on the rentals, which if you get like 2 movies, it ends up being worth it. So we did that, and then started renting all of the other Fast and Furious movies, starting in actual numeric order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. So And it was from that spurred a little bit of a discussion, or interesting notion from me, which is that it's already a confusing timeline. For those of you who know Fast and Furious, all the movies and everything, it's a kind of not cohesive timeline, I think is the right word I'm looking for. It's certainly not linear the way, if you watch the movies 1 through 5, you're not getting it in the proper order. So, I mean, you have to watch it 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7. Got that? And we watched it 6, 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is just way off. And it's kind of spoils the series, I found. Because we had characters that were in certain films die in those films, and then it's like, oh, well, no, that's not right. Something is not right there. Placement of torches. And then, like, watching 6 and 7, there's a certain character that's introduced that is on the team, and when you first meet that character in another movie, they're on the enemy side, and so it's like, well, we watched that first, so we already know that they're going to be joining you later on, and there's no diamonds in this vein, is there? So it was weird. Kind of as if somebody were to go watch the new Star Wars movie first, or like watch episodes 6 and 7 and then start from the beginning. Or, hey, there's diamonds, and you guys thought we weren't gonna find diamonds, huh? I laugh at you, silly people. We will always find diamonds. All right. 12, that's pretty good. So yeah, it was just interesting, I think, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I found it rather funny. I mean, that whole thing with if you watch the Star Wars movies out of order, it's like, oh yeah, you watch this stuff, you already know that Vader is Luke's father, and then it's like, okay, well, the big reveal is not as impactful at all. Wasn't that a silverfish block? That's weird. Silverfish, silverfish. There you are. Die, you little bastard. So, my dad is thoroughly confused as to the timeline. He's like, wait, I thought that guy died in the last movie. It's like, yes, but the last movie was at the end of the timeline. This movie happens right after the movie that we watched the other night. He's just like, I don't get it. It's like, yeah, well. But of course, I don't understand why the Fast and Furious franchise decided to make them out of order, I guess I should say. I mean, they didn't and they did, you know? Whoa, where's the wall? There it is. Because, I mean, they got the, first couple are kind of like independent from each other, and then you go into 4 and 5 and they start making more sense together. But sorry if I've been a little random this episode. Like I said, this is a last minute episode and I didn't have much planned. So we're just gonna finish up this little tunnel here and then call it a day. But you guys should let me know of movies that you guys may have seen out of order that thoroughly confused you because of it. Sharing the experience. Let me know what movies you guys watched in completely wrong ways. But that will have to do it for us today, guys. So, as always, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm DemonFire93, and I'll see you guys next time.